between the Buffalo Bills and the New England Patriots. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you take a look at the Patriots. The bottom line, there are not many defenses in the league that seem up to the task to slow down their ground game. But this might be one of them, and in everything that they have said and done this week, they feel confident that they're ready.
And I like how you set this whole thing up, because it comes down to this to me. These first few carries, they're going to be exciting, they're going to be physical, they're going to be battles. Each side trying to establish control in this game.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And we are underway in Foxborough. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. So here come the Patriots now on offense. They'll be led out by the NFL's Comeback Player of the Year in 2019, and that's Ryan Tannehill. Now a play fake here on first down. And right away, he lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And they'll have great field position here as the ball will be at the 15-yard line.
To put it mildly, that is not the way anyone wants to start off a game. You fumble on your first offensive snap. But now what you're worried about is, does that linger throughout the game for your guys on offense? And how's the defense going to handle it? Because no one expects to run out on the field on the first play and have to all of a sudden start to play themselves.
So here come the Bills with excellent field position to get things started. They'll be led out by Deshaun Watson. Of course, he won a national title at Clemson and already has 3 Pro Bowls under his belt in the National Football League.
And so often when you've stolen a possession, as they just did there,
on the first play,
picking up the fumble, the natural inclination is to attack, go after them big. Sometimes what you just want to do is put the ball in the hands of one of your best players and one of their favorite plays and establish your dominance that way.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. This carry, despite the extra effort, will be stopped short of the 10. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. And here, Charles, is a look at the inactive, some of the guys that are out today due to injury.
Yeah, and this is where the preseason work comes into play for some of those backups. It's not just them getting some experience on the field, but preparing each week in practice as if they were going to play. And when you have guys like that on...
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Alexander Johnson. And the Patriots are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. And listen, these Thursday night games, they're tough on the body. You just played on Sunday, 72 hours later. Hey, it's game day again. But I have to think a Thursday night game in September much more preferable than a Thursday nighter in December, no?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. You mentioned how tough it is on the body. How about the mind? You're already tired, fatigued, right? Trying to battle for playoff spots. And here you have the quick turnaround. Now, the flip side is, if you take...
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks him, and to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. Pretty much unreal, not just in terms of yardage, Charles, but also throwing the 3 touchdowns as well.
When you put the whole package together, I can make you a pretty good guarantee right now. He's going to see a few more people in the box every time he lines up.
Yeah, I don't think that the defense has any choice. They've got to stop him. Can't let a repeat performance like that.
Agreed.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. This defense for the Pats, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Throwing on third down, Watson. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Blake Martinez. And the Pats are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. The Pats at the line ready to go. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
And he'll take this down to the 33. A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. 16 carries, 70 yards.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
2nd down, here's Chubb again. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. They run it again with Chubb. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
They'll try the air now with Tannehill. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
And he'll find his way down right around the 12. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. First carry for James Conner. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Off play action, Tannehill. Flushed out right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. They'll run for it. Chubb. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Nick Chubb with his 14th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Patriots use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And that flag. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And he's been throwing the ball up for grabs here early on. 2 passes, 2 interceptions. He'll try and rein things in a bit here as he starts again on 1st down. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. He'll buy some time right. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down. He was out there waving his arms. When you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Up the middle, Jones. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Watson now to throw. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Complete to Aaron Jones. It's a gain of 6. And the Bills first down.
The Bills with a football as we start quarter number 2. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the 50, it's Watson. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Young. And the return.
You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the boom. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the boom. You gotta choose. Yeah, I jump out the booth. Then I might hop through the roof. Got all the rings. My team is the truth. But they some liars to you. And they never sing, huh? But they always shoot. And all of their diamonds are new. And that's why I'm here a villain. Cause I really get it. And I need all my honeys in blue. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the boom. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the boom. You gotta choose. Make a choice. I need 100 pack for my boys. Be hating and talking and talking and hating.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And we are underway in Foxborough. Here comes Marquez Stevenson now from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. So here come the Patriots to take over on offense. They'll be led out by the NFL's Comeback Player of the Year in 2019, and that's Ryan Tannehill. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. The 30, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Well, they said they wanted to have some explosive runs. How about that one to start the game?
And I would say on the defensive sideline, there's a lot to answer for. Because you spend all week saying, stop the run. I don't care who you're playing. You don't want to get run over. You don't want to get run past. And they got both. Over-committing in the secondary, and he just went stepping past them and is still running, essentially.
One play, and he hits pay dirt. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. So here come the Bills on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by Deshaun Watson. Of course, he won a national title at Clemson and already has 3 Pro Bowls under his belt in the National Football League. They'll start out on the ground with Jones.
And the tendency for most of these guys is to want to match things right away because they have a lot of confidence in their talent, too. They just saw a big strike against their team, and you know they're thinking to themselves, I can get this back right now on one play. Well, if it's there, you take it, but otherwise, just go ahead and calm your team down. Run the offense, get things going, and see how things settle in.
Throwing on 2nd and 8, Watson. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. That'll give him 8 that time. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Charles, Thursday night game. I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Giving to the big tight end on 4th. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. Boy, a curious decision. Sean McDermott going to throw out the challenge flag.
The previous play is under review.
The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football, and this is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Not just because of how fast the game's going.
After reviewing the
not
play,
successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have one challenge remaining. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Tannehill. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. And able to find Kirk complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Chubb is into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. So 2 drives, 2 touchdowns here in this first quarter, and he's got both of them.
Well, he's certainly setting himself up for a big game here, and I think if the play caller doesn't get in his own way, they should keep riding him the entire way of this game. Until the defense proves they can stop him, that's what I would call.
Just a 4-play drive that time. And Nick Chubb the one to finish it off as he does so with a touchdown run. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. So here come the Bills out for their 2nd drive. They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? They'll look to throw here. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Bills send the punter out. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. A little juke. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10. They'll fake it. Now Tannehill slings this deep from McLaurin. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Patriots. Terry McLaurin, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The point after through the raindrops up and good. And it's now 21-0. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. This taken in at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Off of play action, it's Watson. They're trying to find Chark, but it's intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. Oh, he's got some breathing room. After the interception, here's Tannehill. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Bills are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now we'll see if they're going to turn it into points.
They'll wind up getting just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. What a dimension this man brings to this defense. He had his mind set there that he was going to get in and make that tackle. He really flew to the football.
And you can just see that whole play developing. That's where, as a defender, you just lock in on your target and say, I'm not even thinking about breaking stride. I'm running straight for the belt buckle, because where it goes, that's where you find his body. And he was able to get in there and make a great play.
To throw again on 2nd down, Watson. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do.
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And did he get in? No. They'll mark him down at the 1-yard line. The best starting field position you could possibly have. 1st and goal from the 1. They'll run with Chubb. And he keeps fighting his way into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Nick Chubb doing it again with his 3rd